Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Look who it is, Brian Turner.
Back for another one.
When was the last time you were here? It's been
before Christmas.
A month. Yeah.
It was right before my meet, the day I went and did my powerlifting meet.
By the way, we're going to talk about that a little bit too. I want to hear how that went because, as I understand it, I'm sitting in the same room with the Incredible Hulk. At some point, he could basically turn green, rip the table apart, and do all kinds of bad things.
Is that because you saw my Incredible Hulk face mask?
Well, that too. No, I'm just talking about like the super strength. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Brian Turner. We're going to talk. This is the Take the Points edition, and we are going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff today. We've got NFL playoffs. We have NHL season started up. Ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday night started up with the Blues taking their first big win of the year. Nice first step. Are you putting the Blues into your Stanley Cup final, or are we going to wait?
We can wait to talk about
tease that a little bit. There you go.
Missed the opener because it started late.
I TiVoed it. I watched it this morning before I left, and they played real well. Other than the guy just got a jersey. Santa just brought me a jersey for Sammy Blay, and he gets the power play, he got the penalty that caused the goal. The first goal of the year was by Colorado against St. Louis. So based on my power play. So that's how my luck's going. We'll find out more of that as we talk about our NFL bets throughout the day and the NHL, like I said, getting going. All kinds of fun stuff. What is going on in and around your neighborhood today? Well, I tell you what, there are a couple of things going on tomorrow. I don't have anything really set up here today. However, in Jeff tomorrow, the Hope Ministries, they're going to be distributing food to the community tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Please do remain in your vehicles as this is a social distancing event. It's a drive-through distribution, but they're the Hope Food Ministries Hope Ministries Food Pantry does all kinds of good works down there. Another giveaway for that matter, and another hopeful successful attempt to keep us all healthy over in Odin on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 o'clock. It is a free giveaway, basically a PPE giveaway. What's PPE stand for? That's
personal protective equipment.
Personal protective equipment. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's why you're here.
Sell some of it, so.
Huh?
I said I could sell some of it.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. You do. Free giveaway of sanitizer over there. This is at the Odin First Baptist Church. They're going to give away sanitizers, masks, personal care items, as well as plenty more. This is all thanks to Illinois Disaster Relief. They've got a variety of items to give away. The hope is that these items will help to minister to the needs of those folks in Odin and the surrounding area. The giveaway is, again, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday or until they run out, so you might want to get there to the early part of the day. If you on the day of the giveaway, you can call 775-8868 if you want to check for availability. Please remember, do wear a mask. And some items in limited supply. They're going to have hand sanitizer. They're going to have face masks. Hanes face mask. I didn't realize Hanes was doing face masks. Is that would it be the Gator type of thing? Probably.
They've started branding their own face masks and stuff. You see, I know I've seen Under Armour face, like just actual face masks.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be doggone. I still just wear the plastic paper thing, whatever, with the mine's fancy because I've got the deal, the piece of metal in there.
I've got the triple cloth and then the inserts, but I've got mine are comic book.
You have like the Incredible Hulk, like you said, but we are sitting 6 feet apart here. So yeah, we're fine. What else do they have? They'll have Hanes face masks, Kleenex, coffee, shampoo, face and skin care items, as well as cleaning supplies, condiments, mustard, ketchup, all kinds of stuff that they're giving away over there at the Odin Baptist Church, Odin First Baptist Church. So stop by there. This is Friday, January 15th. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and you might be interested in this too, Brian, yesterday's show, I had Mike Everett here, and yesterday, one of the national days yesterday was Dress Up Your Pet Day. And I came in here. I had probably 15 pictures of pets ready to go and throw on there and make real cute. And me and Mike were going to make fun of it. I showed 2, and I forgot the rest of them.
I was gonna say either you didn't show me or you forgot about them.
I showed the first 2, and then I forgot the rest of the day. So you and I, we're going to be showing some pets in cute outfits today. Just have you ever dressed up your dog, Sparky?
No, actually, Sarah brought that up. Cosmo.
Cosmo, that's right. Well, so yeah, actually, we are shooting this on the 14th. You need to go home tonight and celebrate National Dress Up Your Pet Day.
Cosmo's got anxiety, so he shakes pretty bad. And Sarah's wondering if maybe it's because the house is a little cool. So she's like, "We need to get him a sweater." And I'm like, "It's anxiety. He's not cold."
They have those little thunder sweater things too.
But I'll give her credit. She goes, "I'll even let you get him a North Carolina one."
You saw I'm wearing North Carolina just for you today. That's right. This is, however, today is different. This is National Hat Day. January 15th celebrates hats in style. I wore mine to work today. I could go grab it if you want. Celebrate each year on January 15th. Don your favorite fedora, cap, cloche, derby, sun hat, whatever. Dig out your ceremonial best and tell your story behind it. Wear your warmest toque, stocking cap, beanie, and share the name you give it. Do you have a favorite hat that you wear?
I'm mostly ball caps.
Oh,
I have a fedora, but with me having a beard and liking the music I do, I'm afraid to wear the fedora too much.
There's names that you could be called.
Yes.
Yeah. I've gotten over that because when it gets under, it used to be about as I've gotten older. I've got a nice black fedora that I bought in New Orleans 3 or 4 years ago, and it's well made, nice, warm hat. And I made a decision whenever it gets to 30 degrees, I'm going to start wearing this, 30 and under. And that was 3 or 4 years ago. As I've gotten older, now it's 40 and under.
I've decided I think I'm just a few years away from being able to pull it off without being one of those guys.
Well, I'll grab it here in the commercial break, and we'll see what you folks think of my fedora here for a National Hat Day. Again, folks wear hats for numerous reasons. Many hats protect us from elements or harm. Others worn for ceremonial, religious reasons, whatever reasons. In the Middle Ages, hats were indicators of social status. Of course, in the military, hats made to note one's nationality, branch of service, rank, regiment, whatever. All kinds of other information. Millinery, by the way, is the designing and manufacture of hats. Millinery. The term milliner is derived from the city of Milan, Italy. Did you know that?
Did not know that.
The best quality hats were made in Milan in the 18th century. In the mid-1920s, to replace the bonnets and wide-rimmed hats, women began to wear smaller hats that hugged their heads. So that's when hats started to get a little bit.
And I can tell you that AMD names their processor chips for their servers after Italian cities, and the current generation is the Milan.
You know that I understood like 2 words of that. I understood like 2 words of what he just said.
I may have had a webinar this morning.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, it sounds like that. Since at least 1983, National Hat Day has been celebrated. January 15th is also National Bagel Day. It used to be February 9th. It was Bagel and Lox Day. Now they've separated them out as today is National Bagel Day. How do you celebrate? Well, get yourself a bagel and go wild on it. I just like actually. How do you take your bagel? What's the
usually cream cheese?
Nothing else?
I don't mind lox. I don't trust a whole lot of lox around here.
Yeah. We're a little far from the ocean.
But I used to live in Mattoon. I'd get a bagel about every morning. Didn't live too far from the Linder's factory there.
That's good. Yeah, that's good bagel.
Yeah.
That's a good bagel. I like the cream cheese on it. It's good with salmon. And
just shaved salmon as lox.
With capers and with the little onions and with if I have it, caviar. I don't have it.
I do like the everything seasoning bagels. And
see, now I just like a normal bagel. I'm not a big guy for the
they're messy
flavored bagels.
They're good.
Well, you see, that's the thing. You eat one of those things, there's poppy seeds everywhere.
Yeah.
You
got to sit there with the plate.
Yeah, that's right. One of the more fun ones today, however, this is also National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. Everybody can get behind National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. Of course, it's made by either blending strawberries or strawberry flavoring with ice cream. During James Madison's second inauguration back in 1813, strawberry ice cream was served. It's also one of the 3 flavors found in Neapolitan ice cream, speaking of Naples, along with vanilla and chocolate. So there you go. I don't prefer my strawberry ice cream like that. I like it like that, with the chunks of strawberry as opposed to flavored and colored like that. That doesn't look
I think every time you have me on here, just about there's some kind of sweet dessert. It's the national day of whatever sweet dessert, and they're almost always awful.
Not that one.
I'm on board with this one.
Yeah. We've had you here for like Marzipan Day or some awful, some silly thing. Yeah, I'm with you too. The strawberry ice cream is one of my favorites. All right, what's on Wabash? What do you want to see on TV tonight, folks? In doubleheader in the NBA on ESPN. The Mavericks are at the Heat at 6:30. Pelicans at the Lakers at 9. Also, the Bulls play Oklahoma City. That, by the way, first one was on ESPN. The Bulls play Oklahoma City on NBC Sports Chicago Plus. That's channel 644. The reason they're on 644 is because the Blackhawks are on 643. At 6 o'clock, they're taking on the champs, Tampa Bay. How did the Blackhawks end up in Tampa Bay's division? That is a horrible
You had to
thing.
put all the
That's
Canadian
too bad.
teams in one division on their own.
That is real shame that the Blackhawks have to play the Tampa Bay Lightning all over and over and over.
Says the Blues fan who loves watching the Blackhawks be awful. And they're awful.
And they are awful. Yeah, they are awful. Blues play the Avalanche tonight. That's at 8 o'clock in Colorado. So Fox Sports Midwest, channel 630. Some NCAA men's basketball games tonight. I believe the Big Ten game schedule for tonight was canceled. However, there's still some games on. Duquesne Dukes at St. Bonaventure. That's on ESPN2 at 6 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, late night special, Fresno State's at Nevada. That's on Fox Sports 1, channel 610. Doubleheader on CBS Sports Network. Marshall Thundering Herd at Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. That's 4, followed by Bowling Green at Buffalo. That's at 6. That's on CBS Sports Network, channel 628. And finally, the Blazers from University of Alabama, Birmingham, will be in Charlotte, taking on the 49ers on ESPNU, channel 642, at 4 o'clock, followed by at 6 o'clock, the Vikings from Cleveland State taking on the Wright State Raiders. ESPNU, channel 642. That is Brian Turner. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Brian Turner, Take the Points edition, and we're going to talk about. Let's start first with let's do a little recap of last week's college football. Actually, when I say last week's college football, Monday
night, yeah.
Monday night's college football. Any surprise in the finish of that ball game?
There's this little upstart program. Hasn't done much in recent history.
Yeah.
They were able to finally climb that hill and win their 7th national championship in the last 10 years or whatever it is.
7th under Saban.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
7th under Saban. It's maybe the most dominant college football performance, at least since Bud Wilkinson back in the 50s.
And the other fun part is they just signed the their top-rated recruiting class yet. So I mean, they've always been like one of the top recruiting classes every year in, year out. And yeah, they just got their best one they've ever had.
Alabama opened at -7 after the semifinals. Quickly, it was pushed up to 8. Quickly, it was pushed up to 8.5. Quickly, it was pushed up to 9. Quickly, it was pushed up to 9.5. They couldn't put the number high enough to stop the number. It was 10, near the start of the game.
Someone took 9.5.
Did you got in early enough to get? I got in early enough to get. I got the first half -3.5.
Although I was able to, because of books and some of the profit boost and all that, was able to money line Alabama, and then fire back with a smaller bet on Ohio State to cover.
How'd that work out?
I made money. I also had the overs, and that hit.
The over hit. You see, that was the other thing. The over started at 76, and it moved down to 74, settled at 75, and I'll be doggone if it didn't finish at 76.
76. I had it at 69, actually, thanks to a boost.
Those Vegas guys, those bookmakers kind of know what they're doing, don't they?
They tend to figure things out pretty quickly, yes.
It was and actually the football game was pretty good for the first.
It was 21-17 halfway through the second quarter.
And then
now that was helped by that fumble that set up the second Ohio State touchdown.
Right.
But no, for a quarter and a half we thought we was going to have a game.
At that point I was thinking, boy, is my 3.5 points here at the half going to be good? And then Alabama scored 3 more touchdowns in the second quarter.
Turns out Devontae Smith, pretty good ball player.
Yeah.
Turns out Mac Jones can sling it a little.
2 more touchdowns, pardon me. So it was 30. It was 35 to 17.
35-17 at half, and then Alabama got the ball to start the second half.
Scored again. Without their best player.
And after that, it was pretty well academic.
You had mentioned
that's what one of the all year long, actually 2 years in a row now. One of the safest things you could do is Alabama first half, and then fire back with the under in the second half. Game after game, that hit.
It just barely missed this time because of the Ohio State touchdown at the end. The Ohio State late backdoor non-cover, but the backdoor touchdown.
Ohio State's their last score was in the third quarter.
Oh, I guess that's right. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so looking at Alabama, I guess the cupboard's not bare for next year.
No, in fact, they're even talking if Mac Jones comes back, which
he could.
He might not be the starter.
Oh,
they've got another recruit.
They had another recruit last year. They had the number 1 quarterback in the country last year coming in.
They were already making jokes about does Mac Jones transfer to Oklahoma?
Like one of the other national championship winning quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts.
How'd you like to be a Heisman finalist and not know if you could have the job next year if you come back to college?
That's just insane.
That's an embarrassment of riches in Tuscaloosa.
Tell me your thoughts on Devontae Smith. You made a point earlier in the week before the game that Smith, as good as he is, Heisman Trophy winner in the whole shot, he may not be the first or second wide receiver pick.
Yeah, there's a chance that you look at some of the boards.
Do you think that? You don't think that, right?
I mean,
is this contrarian wheeze?
No, this is looking at some of the rankings and stuff, and there's some boards that have him number 3 in the wide receiver rankings. The Chase kid at LSU that set out this year.
Yeah.
And then there are some people that still think Jalen Waddle is better. He might not even be the first Alabama receiver taken. Not saying it's likely or it's definite, but it's within the realm of possibility.
You know, that's the thing. Who has number 2?
Well, look at last year with Ruggs and the guy the Raiders were supposed to take, Judy.
Yeah, went to Denver.
Yeah, everyone thought that Judy was the better receiver, but then Ruggs goes first.
Ruggs had a great year.
I mean, you could have the same thing this year with Waddle and Smith. There are going to be people that knock him because he's 175 pounds. He's built like Deshaun Jackson, but slower.
Well, but he also appears to have pretty good head for football, whereas Deshaun Jackson,
hands, I mean, route running.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson may not have. I'm not going to say.
I'm just talking. That's similar build.
Yeah, and that might scare some teams off too. That might.
I mean, it's possible that the Heisman Trophy winner who just dominated the national championship game is the 3rd wide receiver drafted.
I tell you what, that's insane. As we mourn the end of college football season, I think the only thing we can do is take a look at dogs wearing clothes. This is Dress Up Your Pet Day. That dog is wearing sunglasses and polka dots. I like this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to top that one.
Is that Yoda or Baby Yoda? And what is Baby Yoda's name? He's got a name, right?
Grogu.
Grogu?
Yeah.
Grogu.
Yeah. Not ragu, not the spaghetti.
I was wondering. Because Yoda's a name. Yoda's not what he is, right? Yoda
right.
is. Yeah,
that's not the species.
Species. Okay. Yeah. So he had to have Baby Yoda had to have a name.
Yes.
All right. How about this one? This is a doctor, a golden retriever doctor. It looks like. Here we have a French bulldog, just fashionable in a nice little sweater. We have this one was called headphones. I got to tell you, I think the headphones might be an apparatus that is just unnecessary on this dog.
Is there a breed of dog where they would be necessary?
I got to tell you, dogs have such hearing that those headphones might be bad for that dog. I don't know, and I like this one. That is a nice. That is almost a carnival dress type of dog right there, don't you think?
That's what my mom's hair looks like when it's rainy out. Sorry, Mom.
That was not nice at all.
She doesn't watch this.
Oh, somebody's going to send it to her. We're going to come right back. We're going to talk about a little NFL and maybe a little bit more NFL. Back in a sec.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. It is Mr. Brian Turner along with me, Bruce Dickey, as we're going to talk a little bit of NFL.
And Bernie Madoff, right?
And Bernie, well, we're not talking about Bernie Madoff. We can. Is he still alive or did he die in prison?
As far as I know, he's alive.
I think he got sick, but he came out of it. Yeah, I think that's what happened. A fun weekend of football last weekend.
Playoffs are always fun.
Three games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday.
First time we've done that with the expanded playoffs. I kind of like that.
I did too. So that meant we picked every game.
And we knocked it out of the park.
Let's talk about that a little bit later. How that
Kiwanis Park.
The Saturday games were a good time. Saturday was
3-point game, 10-point game. That pick six by the Rams kind of made a huge difference.
Saturday opened with Indianapolis, Buffalo. Then you had Seattle and L.A. and then Tampa versus Washington. That Buffalo-Indianapolis game turned into a pretty darn good ball.
That's a fun game.
That was a fun ball game. Were you surprised to see Buffalo pull that out but not cover?
Actually, I think I predicted that. I had the Bills winning, but the Colts covering, so no one went about how I thought it would.
Yeah, that's kind of
what I thought the Colts could run on them a little. Bills' run defense is not that great.
And then Washington and with Los Angeles and Seattle. That game was the surprising one to me because I thought Seattle would figure things out. Especially, I mean, I like the quarterback who played in the AAF, but then he got hurt in the second series or second he got hit in the head, which was. He was not flagged. That was
a little iffy.
hit.
Yeah, Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
But then Aaron Donald got hurt and missed some time in the game.
Is Aaron Donald going to be okay for this weekend?
He's questionable. Cooper Kupp's banged up. They've got some injuries. I know the Rams have been a popular, sharp team this week, which I'm sure we'll get to. But they're a little banged up right now. But like I said, that pick six where he jumped the wide receiver, first interception on a wide receiver screen this year. In the NFL.
That shocks me. I heard that stat when I was watching the game because he jumped it, he had it, he was gone.
Blew right by the blocker and
The blocker ought to be the blocker. That's the one where if they had a meeting this week, the coach would have said, "Dave, what were you thinking here?" or something like that.
Got to get your hands on them.
Yeah, that was a poor block. That would be like you remember North Dallas 40, where the guy sits in there. They're sitting in the meeting, and he just gets smaller and smaller.
Do you remember who they were trying to get it to?
Just trying to get to Metcalf.
It was Metcalf after he threw that fit in the first half. They're trying to force feed him a little bit there, get him going, and I think the Rams saw that and knew it was coming. Yeah,
and well, you see, nobody's going to accuse Rams coaching staff of not being pretty smart.
Yeah, they're smart guys.
They're smart guys. They have a pretty good.
McVay's a little Rain Man-esque.
Yeah, that's right. Rams, we may as well move on to that's Saturday game, right? Isn't that the first game? The Rams versus the Green Bay
Rams
Packers.
At Green Bay, yeah, that's first game Saturday.
First game Saturday, Rams at Green Bay. It is at 3:35 Eastern Time kickoff. The Rams at the Packers. Packers are 6.5-point favorites. 45.5 is what I show as the over-under. Temperature at game time, 34 degrees and falling throughout the game. Cloudy with 11 miles per hour wind. So, frozen tundra, not quite frozen.
It'll be cold.
It'll be cold. I got to tell you, 45.5 seems high to me. Does that seem high to you?
Yes and no. I mean, I went under on it, but I'm not too far off from that. The Packers' defense has been mediocre this year, but I don't know that the Rams are having offense to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to force feed. If they're going to have success, it's going to be force feeding Akers.
Akers over and over. Akers right, Akers left.
The Packers, especially
Akers
early in the year, their run defense was awful.
Yeah.
Looked like the Don Capers trying to stop Kaepernick years.
Oh, those were rough.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they looked like for the first several weeks of the season. They've shorted it up since, but they're number 18 in rush defense on the year. The Rams are number 4 in rush offense on the year. So they can exploit that, but that also keeps that score down if they're having success running the ball.
This opened at 7 points. There was lopsided. All the bettors, the public is going to the Packers. However, despite the public going to the Packers, lopsided support of the Packers, the line has fallen from -7 to -6.5. That means the sharp money is on the Rams.
As of yesterday, 60% of bets were on the Packers and 54% of the money. So a little bit of sharp on the Rams.
Sharp reverse line on the road dog with the respected pro bettors grabbing the Rams at +7. The line movement is eerily similar to what we saw with the Colts and Bills last week. Divisional round underdogs are 60%, 59% against the spread over the past decade, with playoff dogs 64% since 2017. So let's go over our picks. Do you have everybody's picks handy?
That's what I was like, I better bring that up.
I've got it here. If you.
Oh yeah, you've got the sheet there, don't you?
I've got the
That'd
sheet
be easier
here.
than me looking through text messages.
You do that.
We tend to talk a lot.
Yeah, you do that. Let's just go one game at a time here. Go to the top one.
Jamie and Lucas both on the Packers, -6.5.
Okay.
You are on the Packers, -6.5.
Yes, I am.
I'm also on the Packers, -6.5. 4 for 4, so
I just think that
bet the house on the Rams.
Yeah, that's the way. Oh, we didn't give our numbers from last week, did I? Did we? Oh, that's too bad. We'll do that when we have time later.
Later. No, if the Rams were healthy,
Rams aren't healthy.
I'd be tempted to put. I mean, I see why the sharp money is on the Rams, but I also worry about Jared Goff in cold weather. He's never done well in the cold.
He can't close his hand now.
He is 0-4 in games under 40 degrees.
And is he going to be playing quarterback as Wolford?
That's the other thing is if he's healthy enough to be the backup, he was healthy enough to play last week and got benched.
Wolford didn't have a concussion. Wolford had a
It was a neck stinger. Yeah.
Which, that's no fun. Those aren't any fun at all.
So yeah, I mean, if Cup was healthy,
they didn't have a third quarterback last week. Have they at least activated their third quarterback for this week?
You know who it is?
Yeah, Blake Bortles, right?
The original Mitch Bortles.
All right, so you can see why we don't like the Rams. Is everybody on the over or under? I'm on the under, right?
Me and you are under. Jamie is under. Lucas is over.
All right.
We all had it at 46.
Okay, so there we go. So that
Although
tells
if you want the over, you can get it at 45.5.
That tells you. All right, the next game on Saturday is
That's Ravens at Bills. This
All right,
is
let me see that
probably
one
the
here.
most intriguing one.
Ravens Bills. A lot of fun. This is gonna be a good time. This is
And this is one where
minus
all
2.5.
the sharps, all the pros are all lining up on one side.
That's right. The Bills are minus 2.5. The over/under is 50. Going to be 34 degrees. They're calling for snow showers. 60% chance of snow showers.
I was looking this morning because I've been keeping an eye on that because that over/under actually they just dropped it to like 20% chance of
Oh, did they?
precip today.
Okay. 16 miles per hour wind. It did. The 5 seeded Ravens are 11-5-1 against the spread. The Bills are 11-6 against the spread. The Ravens it opened to Bills minus 3.5, minus 3.5, and has been falling steadily. Everybody's taking Baltimore in this, aren't they?
60% of the money, and like I said, we follow VSiN. I follow Action Network. I follow the Fox Sports with the RJ Bells and all those guys, Fez and all those guys.
Yeah.
They're all taking the Ravens.
Everybody's taking the Ravens.
Everyone is taking the Ravens.
Lamar Jackson is 5-1 against the spread in his career as an underdog. Ravens are 10-7 to the under this season, and the Bills are 12-4 to the over. So
DVOA's got the Bills with a 72% chance to win. Big matchups. I always look at like DVOA, like offense versus pass defense, and the offense has Bills have the number 3 pass offense facing the number 10. They have the number 22 rush defense because number 12. So I always like to look at that because you can see like funnel defenses sometimes
Right.
and see, okay, this team needs to run the ball. The biggest advantage in this game is the Ravens have the number 3 rush offense against the number 17 rush defense for the Bills.
okay, so what do we have?
And
what
we
are
just
picking
watched the
here?
Colts run over them a little
What are we
bit.
picking here then?
Having said all that,
It's right there.
yeah. Let's see.
What are Lucas and
We got Lucas taking the Ravens. And
Right,
after we said every sharp guy we know is taking the Ravens, the other 3 of us are taking the Bills.
see, there's Lucas. He's on the dog.
Yeah.
That's my dog. But we are. The rest of us are taking the Bills. All 3 of us. Huh?
Yes. And then 3 of you are on the over. I'm the only one on the under in that game. And like I said, that's because of I think the rush defense of the Bills might funnel to the Ravens running the ball quite a bit there.
I'm going to keep my show bet the way it is, but I'm not real sure about this one. So I'm
You're
just
50-50 on this one, but you're
I'm not real. Let's say this might be a stay away whenever the money comes. Whenever I start playing with my phone, this one might end up being a stay away. All right, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about Sunday's games. Back right at. By the way, were you all over or under?
I was the only one under.
Okay, rest of us for over. Back in a sec. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Welcome back, folks. So we want to tell everybody how well we did on the 24 picks total that we all did over the weekend?
1 and something or 2 and something. It was
5.
5. Okay. Telling you, if you would have counted my totals, because I was the only one that sent those in, I did well on those.
Yeah, they don't count.
I think I went 5 and 1, but I was the only one that sent them in, so we didn't count any of them.
Well, that's too bad. All right, Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock, 2:05 kickoff. The Browns at the Kansas City Chiefs.
You like that 2 o'clock kickoff for the first game? I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd rather go noon.
I'd rather noon, yeah. But I also like them playing football at night. So, I mean, they're not going to play at night if they kick off at noon, although it's nighttime. I don't know. I don't care. As long as we got football.
True, but I wish they'd stick to the noon and 3 on that.
Now, if they start at 3,
makes that Monday morning hangover
if they start at 3, like on Saturday, I'd be happier than 2. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I'm happier with the noon and 3 o'clock time slots as opposed to 2 o'clock in the middle of stuff. That screws up my day because I'll probably want to watch college basketball or something.
Yeah, you always start your Saturdays with college basketball.
It's college basketball.
Adult cartoons.
That's right.
Actually, that's what I call the Premier League. The Saturday morning, replace Saturday morning cartoons with English soccer.
Oh. A lot of people probably think you're about you.
Do I need to go get my fedora?
I forgot my fedora. I'm not going to go grab my fedora. If you see me around, you'll see the fedora. All right, Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock, 2:05. Cleveland Browns at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Browns upset the Pittsburgh Steelers. Did they knock Ben Roethlisberger into retirement?
Pittsburgh might try talking him into retiring just because of that cap hit.
There is no way. I
don't think he will, but I think they might try to nudge him that way at $41 million.
They won $41 million. He is not retiring when he's going to be getting. All he has to do is make the team. He's getting $2.5 million a week. Yeah, I think I'd take that. Yeah, I'm not leaving that.
Plus, I mean, they don't have a succession plan there either.
No,
I don't even know. Is it still Duck Hodges? I don't know who they're back up.
No, it was Rudolph.
Oh, that's right, Mason Rudolph.
I don't know if Duck Hodges is still even on the team. He may
bring back Dennis Dixon.
I liked Dennis Dixon. I thought he was
bring back Randall L. My boy.
I like
that's a guy before his time right
there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, in Kansas City, it's going to be the Kansas City is 10-point favorite, 57 count them, 57 point over under,
highest total of the week.
That's probably the highest total of the year, isn't it? Highest pregame total.
What was the Saints Chiefs one?
Well, I don't know if it got that high. I don't know.
I mean, that's up there.
That's up there. 40 degrees in Kansas City, mostly cloudy, and a 12-mile-an-hour wind. When you're talking Kansas City out there on the interstate, 12-mile-an-hour wind and 40 degrees becomes about 30, and about a 15 to 20-mile-an-hour wind out there. It's just where they play. It's awful. They've been 10 points.
Chiefs had a 77% chance of winning the game outright.
They've been 10-point favorite all week long.
The opening, like last Sunday night, opened at 7, and
did it?
Or 7.5.
Oh, okay.
And went from 7.5 straight to 10. So they got hammered hard.
They got hit.
Like the Circa and the Superbook, the ones that put out those opening numbers. It was up to 10 within an hour.
Chiefs enjoy a rest advantage. The Chiefs are not as good against the spread, I don't think, as the Browns on the season.
Chiefs haven't covered in the last 8 games.
I take that back. The Browns are 7-10 against the spread. The Chiefs are 6-9 and 6-9 and 2.
But they have not covered.
They are not as good as the Browns.
0-7-1 against
the Browns aren't good against the spread. So
the Browns' point differential this year, 0.
They made it back to 0.
They got the 0 last week.
Okay. Chiefs point differential is what, 115, 100?
Yeah, they're not covering, but they're still winning easily because their spreads have been so huge.
Yeah, just gigantic spreads. What are we doing here? What's the story on this one?
Like I said, this is another one where we talked the same thing with the Ravens, where every pro I follow is on the Browns. I'm going, and I'm sitting here in my Baker Mayfield jersey, which obviously means I'm taking the Chiefs to cover the 10.
Over under, what are you doing?
Let's see. On that one, I've got the over on the 57. So
Are you
I'm thinking
really?
Shootout, yeah.
What
A lot of times you see, like, when they set the lowest number of the week, because sports books have an affinity, they don't like setting numbers too high or too low. So a lot of times they just don't get to those extremes. Reason being, you've got the number 25 pass defense, the number 16 pass defense. You got the number 19 rush defense, the number 31 rush defense. Actually, the Chiefs' rush defense is the worst unit in the playoffs.
The number 1 offense for the Chiefs, right?
They're number 3 in pass, number 13 in rush. I think they're top 3 in. I'm talking DVOA.
Okay. What's the rest of us have?
Let's see.
I think I've got the Chiefs, don't I?
You've got the Chiefs covering the 10. You're under the 57.
I just don't think the Browns are. I think the Browns are done. I think they celebrated. I think they're happy with their season, and I think. But I could be wrong. I say to the person in the Baker Mayfield jersey.
It's tough to not be motivated for a playoff game, though. I think the motivation dip is a little different. Although that was their biggest win in 25 years.
I think we saw the Steelers last week not motivated for a playoff game.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Wasn't. It was just ugly. I will say, if you like the Browns, you probably correlate that with the under, because that means they're probably running on that number 31D. So if you take the Browns, you probably want to also look at the under. You've got the Chiefs in the under.
Yeah.
Jamie's got the Browns in the over. The opposite of what I just said.
Yeah.
And then Lucas has the Chiefs in the under.
So 3 Chiefs, folks.
Yep.
Here. All right. Well, that's.
And like I said, every pro I follow is on the Browns to cover.
Final game of the weekend. Let me say that one more time. Last time here, though, I'm going to steal this from you. Final game of the weekend is the big one. By the way. Since we've got the AFC set, who's the oldest quarterback starting in an AFC game this year? In this the 4-game division.
AFC.
If we talk NFC, there's 3 of them over age 37.
Yeah, it's
AFC.
Is it Allen?
No.
Is he not older than Lamar?
Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Is 25 years old.
He had the transfer year.
278 days. Mahomes is 25 and 122 days.
Yeah.
Lamar turned 20.
He came out early.
Lamar, I think, just turned 23.
Yeah.
23 last week. He was really young to start, and I think Allen is like 24 or something.
And on the other side, you got Rodgers, Brady, and Breeze.
It's just the difference is amazing. The Buccaneers at the Saints, of course.
DVOA Super Bowl.
Is that right?
It's the top 2 teams in DVOA for the year.
That is in a dome, so no weather there, and that's at 5:40 p.m. That's more like Super Bowl time, and that is -3 for the Saints, 51.5 points. I think the run. I've enjoyed the run of the New Orleans Saints and Drew Brees, and I believe that the one old man beats the other old man, and it's the GOAT beats the other old man.
You've always been a huge Tom Brady fan.
I'm a huge Tom Brady fan.
It makes sense that you would go with your boy, Thomas Brady.
Actually, the reason that is why I'm picking the Buccaneers. The way my playoffs have gone, Tom Brady will, of course, win and make my life miserable.
Injury-wise, they do have Ronald Jones is questionable. Saints are getting healthier, though. They got Michael Thomas back.
Got Kamara back.
Kamara's back. That's ironic thing there. If they would have played Saturday, he would have been back because of the way the testing broke down.
The COVID, the quarantine
them
days.
getting the Sunday game, they get him back.
Yeah.
There was a couple other guys that were on one of the Saturday games. They weren't starters, but they were because they were the Saturday game. They weren't back because Week 17, they all play that Sunday, so all the testing's the same day.
Yeah.
So the teams that are playing Saturday this week, we're missing players still.
What are we doing? Who's picking who? What do we got going here?
All right.
I've already said it. I'm taking New Orleans. Pardon me. I'm taking Tampa Bay -3 or +3, right?
+3. And
This is my underdog.
Over on 52.
I think this is going to be a scoring festival. I really do. And I think that Brady to Brown and Evans is going to outscore them.
Let me read you the defensive ranks here. Bucks, number 5 pass defense, number 1 rush defense.
Okay.
Saints, number 3 pass defense, number 2 rush defense.
Okay.
So you got 4 top 5 units. You were the only one on the over. The
That's
other
fine.
3 have the under 52.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. They both score points.
And then you and Lucas both have Tampa. Jamie and I both are taking the Saints.
So this is a nice little fine mix. So there you have it, folks. Now you've heard all of our arguments. Go ahead and bet accordingly. You can't fade us all the way. The only one they can really fade us on is the Packers.
Green Bay, yeah. Sorry, Joe. We did this to you.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to come back talk about the NHL when we return. Back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Oh, yeah, because Chicago didn't score, right?
Yeah.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. It is our Take the Points edition. That's Brian Turner. We forgot one thing, by the way, Brian. We were going to give the group's Super Bowl picks. Fearless Super Bowl picks. Now that the playoffs,
second time this year with the preseason.
Yeah, we'll check those out too because I don't have those at hand. Do you know what they were?
Actually, yes. If you had warned me to look for them because they're on the website.
Well, we'll do it. Don't look for them now.
Yeah, we're running short on time here.
Give us our picks. What are
I can tell you that I'm sticking with the same one I picked in the preseason.
There you go. How about that?
I've changed
I've just picked against them this weekend.
I've got them. I've got them playing the team that is playing the other team I had picked in the preseason.
Oh.
I had originally had Saints over the Ravens in the preseason, but I've got the Bills this week, so I'm going Saints over Bills for Super Bowl.
Okay, well, that makes sense. I am going Kansas City. I think they'll repeat. And against Green Bay. The Green Bay.
Which are the two biggest favorites this week, so it makes sense to pick, because you got a better chance of them moving on.
Yeah.
I took the two smallest favorites, so that's not the smart way to do this if you're trying to.
I'm not looking at that way. I just thought the Chiefs are going to get on a roll.
I
love Mahomes.
Yeah. Jamie also has the Saints over the Chiefs, and Lucas has the Bills over the Bucks.
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun game if it was. That'd be a good time. So now you have
against the AFC East one more time.
Just to torture them.
Yes.
Just to torture them. That much or more. All right. What else we got to talk about? We got to talk about hockey. Before we do that, let's finish up the pictures. I have one of my favorite pictures right there. That is my dog this year's Christmas picture. That's a great picture. I thought that was this is dressing up your pet day. So we wanted to make sure the cats were able to get involved too. And there's the cat. No.
Yeah.
The cat does not want dressed up.
I just went with the dog pound jersey.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I messed up. All right, hockey. Hockey started last night. We're stupid enough to do it. May as well do a Stanley Cup final picks. Who do you have? Who do we have getting into the cup first, and then tell us who we have winning?
We need to real quick talk about the alignment where they went 4 divisions this year.
I love the new alignment. By the way, I love.
And you're only playing interdivision in the regular season, 56 games. They shortened the regular season.
I don't like that they had to do that, but the reason that this all had to get done, they've got the Olympics coming up. And you have to get done by middle of July. If there's no time for them to, I think I heard somebody talking schedule today. They have a week to put other games in if they have to do it. So they've got to get it done to get the Olympics on, because NBC says if you're not done by the Olympics, we ain't showing it.
And they also had travel issues with the Canadian teams with COVID.
That's
and all that.
why
So they're all.
I love that the Canadians are going to be guaranteed to get somebody in the Final Four. They haven't done that for a while.
Division-wise, I'll just do my division picks. I got Tampa winning the Central, Boston winning the East, Toronto winning the North, Colorado winning the West. Pretty much went chalk there. I do have Carolina finishing second in that Central. I think they get Tampa in the playoffs.
I've got a good number for. There's a good number for St. Louis to win their division. It's plus 500.
Because they're probably number 3 as far as in that division. You got Colorado, Vegas, St. Louis. And then there's a top 3, and then after there's a middle.
Kind of falls off a cliff.
And then those California teams are all pretty bad.
Yeah.
Anaheim's got a chance of being okay, but San Jose and LA are awful.
We've got a minute to tell everybody's picks.
All right. Let's see. I've got Carolina over Colorado in the Stanley Cup. Jamie has the Blues.
Carolina. Why do you like Carolina to get the cup?
This feels like a hurricane year this year. They're probably the 3rd best team in hockey.
They got no heart.
Well, it's because we don't like their owner, remember?
They got no heart.
Ruin our football. Lucas got the Knights over Edmonton, and you have?
I have I picked the Toronto Maple Leafs to somehow win a Stanley Cup for the first time in 60 years. Who do I have them beating? Tampa. I've got Toronto over Tampa. I think Toronto's a good team this year. And then Jamie has?
Jamie's got the Blues over Carolina.
Jamie's got the Blues over. So 2 of you have Carolina in the final.
I think they get the 70 points this year. They're one of the 4 or 5 best teams.
They got no heart. They got to play. You got to have heart to play in the playoffs. It's a requirement.
Okay, are we the replacements here there, Keanu?
Oh no, we're the Mighty Ducks. Oh, good luck to you this weekend, Brian. I hope you come back gigantic winner.
Always. Always hope for that.
Good luck to you too, ladies and gentlemen. Come back a big old winner next week. We'll see you next week on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Have a great day.